How many times did you charge your iPhone today? Once? Twice? Maybe even 3 times? It feels like we're constantly tethered to a power outlet, doesn't it? If you've ever watched your battery percentage drop at an alarming rate, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to break free from that charging cable. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling one of the most common frustrations for every iPhone user: battery life, or rather, the lack of it. We spend a small fortune on these amazing devices, and we rely on them for everything from work to staying connected with loved ones. But what good is a supercomputer in your pocket if it's dead by 3 p.m.? The good news is, you have more control over your battery's health than you think. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the ultimate guide to maximizing your iPhone's battery life, sharing simple tricks and powerful settings that will make a huge difference. We'll go from basic tips to some deep dive secrets that even seasoned iPhone users might not know. So, if you're ready to make your battery last all day and beyond, let's get started. So, what's actually draining your battery? Let's talk about the common culprits. One of the biggest offenders is something you might not even think about. Your screen, that beautiful, bright display, is incredibly power hungry. Every time you wake your phone just to check the time, you're sipping away at your battery reserve. Another major issue is apps running in the background. Social media, email, news apps, they're constantly fetching new data, sending you notifications, and tracking your location even when you're not actively using them. This is called background app refresh, and it's a silent battery killer. Then there's the hunt for a signal. If you're in an area with poor Wi-Fi or cellular service, your iPhone works overtime, constantly searching for a stronger connection, and that drains power incredibly fast. You might also notice your phone getting warm or even hot sometimes. That's a clear sign that the processor is working hard, whether it's from playing a graphics-intensive game, editing a video, or even just charging, and that heat is a byproduct of energy consumption. And let's not forget the simple habit of leaving everything on all the time: Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, location services. Each of these features uses power, and when they're all active at once, it creates a perfect storm for battery drain. Over time, all these factors don't just drain your battery day to day, they also degrade its overall health, meaning it holds less charge than it did when it was new. The problem isn't just one single thing. It's a combination of settings, habits, and environmental factors that lead to that dreaded low battery warning. Alright, let's dive into the solutions. We're going to tackle this systematically, starting with the easiest changes you can make right now. First up, your display. Go into your settings, then display and brightness. The number one thing you can do here is turn on auto brightness. Your phone will then adjust the screen's brightness based on the ambient light, saving a ton of power. While you're there, enable dark mode. If you have an iPhone with an OLED screen, that's the iPhone X and newer. Except for a few models, dark mode can save significant battery because black pixels are simply turned off. Next, let's talk about those background processes. Head to Settings, then General, and find Background App Refresh. Take a look at that list. Do you really need every single app updating in the background? Probably not. You can turn it off completely, or better yet, go through the list and disable it for apps that don't need to be constantly fresh, like games or utility apps you rarely use. Keep it on for messaging apps, but be ruthless with the rest. Now, let's manage your notifications. Each notification wakes up your screen and uses a bit of power. Go to Settings, then Notifications, and turn off notifications for non-essential apps. You can also use the Scheduled Summary feature to bundle less important notifications together and receive them at a set time. This reduces distractions and saves battery. Location services are another big drain. In Settings, go to Privacy and Security, then Location Services. Review this list carefully. Many apps ask for your location when they don't truly need it. For most apps, change the setting to while using the app instead of always. For some, you can turn it off completely. While you're in Privacy and Security, scroll down to Tracking. Turn off Allow apps to request to track. This stops apps from tracking your activity across other companies' apps and websites, which not only protects your privacy, but also saves a little bit of battery. Let's move on to some usage habits. When you're in an area with a weak cell signal, like a basement or a rural area, your phone will struggle and drain its battery. If you don't need a connection, just swipe down and turn on airplane mode. You can still turn on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth separately if you need them. Speaking of Wi-Fi, your phone actually uses less power on a stable Wi-Fi network than it does on a cellular network. So, whenever possible, connect to Wi-Fi. Also, be mindful of apps that are known to be power hungry. You can check this by going to Settings, then Battery. Scroll down and you'll see a list of apps and the percentage of battery they've used. If you see an app at the top of the list that you barely use, that's a red flag. Maybe it's running in the background, or maybe it's just poorly optimized. Consider finding an alternative or deleting it if you don't need it. Finally, a word on charging. Avoid letting your phone die completely or charging it to 100% all the time. Lithium-ion batteries are happiest when they're kept between 20% and 80%. Your iPhone has a feature called Optimized Battery Charging, which learns your daily routine and waits to finish charging past 80% until you need it. Make sure that's turned on in the battery health settings. By combining these adjustments, you're not just doing one thing. You're creating a whole ecosystem of efficiency for your device. Now, we've covered a lot of great tips, but if I had to pick the single most effective strategy to preserve your battery's health in the long run, what would it be? It's not a hidden setting or a complex trick. The most impactful thing you can do for your iPhone's battery is to manage its temperature. Heat is the absolute absolute worst enemy of a lithium-ion battery. According to battery experts and numerous studies, exposing your phone to temperatures above 95 degrees Fahrenheit or about 35 degrees Celsius can permanently damage its capacity. This means your battery won't be able to hold as much charge as it used to, and that damage is irreversible. Think about it. Have you ever left your phone on the dashboard of your car on a sunny day? Or played a demanding game while it was charging, feeling it get really hot? That's when the damage is happening. The chemical reactions inside the battery accelerate at high temperatures, leading to faster degradation. Even charging your phone in a thick case can trap heat and contribute to this problem. So, why is managing heat so effective? Because unlike other settings that just reduce daily power consumption, avoiding heat directly protects the physical and chemical integrity of the battery itself. It's the difference between using less gas on a single trip and actually preventing your gas tank from shrinking over time. So, the ultimate tip is this: be mindful of heat. Take your phone out of its case when you're doing intensive tasks or charging overnight. Never leave it in a hot car or in direct sunlight for extended periods. If you feel it getting hot, give it a break. Let it cool down. This simple habit of protecting your phone from extreme temperatures will do more to prolong its usable life than any other setting you can change. It's the foundation of long-term battery health. So, let's quickly recap what we've learned. To make your iPhone battery last longer day to day and stay healthy for years, you need a multi-pronged approach. First, manage your screen by using auto brightness and dark mode. Second, tame your apps by turning off unnecessary background app, refresh and push notifications. Third, be smart about your connections. Use Wi-Fi whenever possible and turn on airplane mode in low signal areas. And most importantly, the number one rule for long-term battery health is to avoid heat. Keep your phone cool, especially while charging, to prevent permanent damage to its capacity. By following these strategies, you're not just squeezing a few more hours out of your day. You're investing in the longevity of your device, ensuring better performance for much longer. I hope these tips help you break free from your charger. What are your favorite battery-saving tricks? Share them down in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.